So in this game, it's one of the more typical games that we play, where it's us that we do hard carry and we basically win the game for our team, but it's not good enough or exciting enough for its own YouTube video because there's not a lot of killing that goes along. We still get 8 kills combined. I think it's like 8 or 7, so basically about half the enemy team dies to our actions, and we are the last 4 guys standing on our team, so it was us basically. But it's all spread out evenly across the entire squad. So I'm just going to walk through what a typical game really looks like. So as per usual, no one on our side actually climbs. So yeah, no one on our side actually climbs. As you can see here, if I pan away, in terms of altitude, now if we ignore our squad, which is not in camera view right now, we just take a look right here. Let me get rid of some of these things. If you just take a look at this picture right here, yeah, we got nothing. Our entire team refused to climb, just went straight into the furball in the middle of the map, and they basically will get slaughtered. Now, if we pan back here, what our squad has done is that we've side climbed to the left, gained altitude, and now we are swinging in on the enemy's right flank, and we're hitting for the stragglers at the back of their formation, which is these fellas right here. Those are the AI attackers, so ignore them. But for the rest of the fellas here, there's a couple of 109s that still aren't spotted that are actually in this picture somewhere, but we'll see them later. So we side climb to the left. We're now committing our turn in to the right here. So I've got Flame, LtDan, and Rando on my squad. Let's see if I can find our 4th member. Where'd he go? Oh, I seem to have lost a wingman, huh? Ah, there he is. To the bottom left there. So we've already commenced our turn. We've got enough altitude here. We're at about 4,000 meters or so. So Flame doesn't need to climb any higher because he's in a yak. Dan is flying his D5. So we're going across the middle here. Now, the call that I make here is pretty simple. I'm going to send everybody else down into the furball to attack. And I am going to keep myself in reserve. Just because problem that we have to face here tactically is that there are 2 furballs. There's the main furball, which is right here, right down there, which Flame and Dan and Rando are now commencing their attack in. And there's another furball with 3 bandits over on the far side, tied up against a Corsair, and this Hellcat is about to engage. So the reason why you gotta stay high is that if we all commit to this furball here, and the enemy wins that furball on the other side, they're going to have the opportunity to climb up at altitude and then get the drop on us whilst we're trying to kill everybody here. Because there's no way we're going to be able to kill all these guys really quickly. Time is not on our side in that regard. So I'm keeping myself in reserve here high. So I'm not fully committing to that furball on the other side there just because if something bad happens, like right here, right now, it's my job to come in and help. And something bad does actually happen. Flame gets hit and loses part of his wing. So he right now has to just get out of here. There's nothing much he can do. He won't die. He'll come back for the end game. But for now, I've already lost 1 wingman. And now it's a 2 on how many? We've got 5, 6 here. 2 guys are already disengaging and going back to the airfield. I think they either took some hits or they're out of ammo, something like that. Oh, but we're still heavily outnumbered here.
Ooh, look at that sea of red.
It's blue on my side, just so you know.
We're gonna have to commit
Flame's
here.
got his little bullhorns out. He's about to charge.
Okay, I'm gonna start.
Yeah, you have to
my
go first.
descent.
Alright, there's 2 109s on the far side still at altitude. I'm gonna stay up.
Yeah.
Then Rando, you can guys go in.
Alright.
Alright.
Come on, J26.
Oh my god, you weren't you. Ah.
Oh, bro.
What happened? What happened? What happened?
He got my wingtip.
What?
Fuck.
No.
I gotta
way.
get out of here.
I'm gonna.
Run on, I got you.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I have to deal with the
Maneuver it?
109 high. You guys are on your own there.
Yep.
So that's what's going on there. Now that the fight has broken up a little bit, and I think Dan gets a kill here soon. I split off to go over to the other side to hit the enemy furball on the other side. Just because at that point in time I saw a 109 that was climbing and heading towards our guys. So since I already have the altitude advantage, there's no point in just waiting here, waiting for him to come to me to equalize. I just full commit and try to deal with what I can. And basically it does work out. I crit this 185 and 109 down here. Actually, I think I get the kill on the 109 at 4. The Hellcat here, he manages to finish the 185. So we are dealing with potential threats before they become a threat, basically. We're going to wipe out these guys here and then go back and rejoin the main group.
J26
Ooh,
still.
good kill, good kill. One. Spitfire is nice as well. But this D5 is just too slow to catch it.
I'm coming back around.
God, this
Come back to
D5
you.
sucks.
It's D5, bro.
This
It's the plane that won the war, bro. What are you talking about? So that's going on over there. Here on the other side, the fight is still very much on. Both Dan and Rando using the strengths of the Mustang to the fullest potential, not getting into any sustained turn fights, using energy to disengage and then re-engage. They will be able to mop up this fight here with what's left. Now the problem that occurs is that the two guys that ran away earlier, they're going to be coming back soon. So I've got to come back after I finish mopping up this fight over on the right flank here and get back as fast as possible. So that's already been done. I've already finished off the fight there. And now I'm going back for altitude and climbing back towards my wingman. And here you can see two guys that left earlier, they are on their way back. A Yak 3P, Dangerous, and an LA7B. Another 7 and a 3, 5 clicks out. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know. I'm bringing this. I'm dragging this 109.
Dan, can you handle that guy? Because I need to cut these guys off before they jump you.
Yeah. Yeah, this
I
one
got
guys.
the Yak 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
Get that.
I'm
Cut
jumping
those
the
guys, cut
pair.
those guys. The Yak 3's got him. The Hellcat's lining this Yak 3 up, I'm good.
Okay, I'm dropping on the other Yak. So here's another big decision that needs to be made. If you're approaching the dogfight like this, you gotta analyze is like who needs help and how to help them. So I asked Dan, who's tied up with this Yak, are you okay and can you handle him? And he says yes. I asked Randall later on because I see him extending quite far out from the 109. He's not in any immediate danger. I assess the situation as that okay, he should be fine. He's just extending away. He's not in any immediate danger. I'll ask him. I'll check back with him later on in the fight if he's okay, and he says he's okay as well. So that means that it's my job now as the guy that's coming in from reserve here to deal with the enemy reserve, which are these two fellas right here. So you can see the allocation of our units against the enemies. Yeah, they don't teach this in the academy. You won't see any other YouTubers talk about tactics like this because very rarely do people actually bother to think about how proper teamwork works in a multi-plane squad. So I take shots against 3P. I hit his engine and his cooling system. No confirmed kill. Shooting was actually a little bit bad. Dan deals with his Yak 3, so he swings in around on the LE7, so we're now fully committed here. We've got the friendly Hellcat from the other side who joined the fight. So yeah, we've got a numerical advantage, and we basically wiped the floor with these guys. Rando's got no problem dealing with this 109 here. He's in a D10, that's a G2. He's got more maneuverability against him. Flame, who's coming back from the secondary airfield. We've got him now in secondary reserve if necessary, but there's no real need. This is the last of the enemy main fighter force. And with that kill right there, that basically finishes the game.
Gotcha.
I'm coming, guys.
I got hits on the Yak 3P. Rando, you alright?
Mm-hmm. He's fucked.
Engaging the 3. Couple hits.
That was really
Another
good.
shot, Dan.
Good kill,
Thank
good
you.
kill. Re-engaging the 3. How the fuck did the Hellcat die?
They always haven't lit them up.
Severe, he's going down. Swinging back right, 109 inbound.
Good. That's it.
He's down.
Whoo!
Okay,
Check it, check.
Rando got him. Oh, right.
Rando.
There's an enemy bomber left that's way up high right there. He's the last guy that needs to be dealt with. So just looking at the final score here, Flame will get the kill on the bomber. And yeah, we get 2, 4. So we had 4 kills spread across 3 blueberries, which was their help. And we got 6, 7 about to occur here. Actually, Dan, I don't think one of his kills is counted just yet. So yeah, that's how a normal game goes for us. The one which is not like fancy 7 kills straight out the bat with multiple bandits coming in a very close range dogfight. This is how a normal game plays out. It's just really good decision making, careful timing, and the enemy stands no chance. Oh yeah, I was right. Yep, there's one more Spitfire here. He doesn't put out much of a fight. That's Dan's 3rd kill. So it does end up reaching 8 kills in total. He's committing. Alright, here we go.
I'm chasing the 264. I'm getting on him. You guys got his bid, definitely.
Okay, merged. Turning in on him.
Dan's gonna get him. Hits.
Hits.
Engaging. No joy. He missed.
Come back around.
Merged. I'm extending out.
Hits. No hits.
Okay, he's all okay. Nice. Oh, what's he
gonna
doing?
Spawn down.
Oh, he's in the water.